Doctor Strange issue 19 sees a mother and her child driving the rainy roads of mid-state New York when suddenly they are attacked by a ghostly phantom, causing the woman to crash her car. The man rips open her car, pulling her from the wreckage as she calls for her child. Doctor Strange soon arrives, calling for the bands of Storan to banish the Phantasm, but he isn't fazed at all by the spell since it doesn't seem to work. Strange knows that this woman wasn't alone as she looks around for her son and demands Strange tell her. The hero says that he sensed a spectral force at work in the area and asks what happened. The woman says that phantasm appeared in the road as she spots her son, rushing to him as Steven says that he's a doctor so he will examine the unconscious child. Steven determines that he has suffered a brain injury and is bleeding in the skull, and it will kill him in minutes thanks to the pressure without pinpoint precision operations. The mother pleads for Steven to help her son, but he knows that since his accident that crushed his hands, they have never been the same and he cannot operate since they're not as steady as they once were. The angered woman asks what kind of doctor doesn't help a child, and Steven knows he can't bring in someone in time to help, and he can't think of a single spell that could help him, but that doesn't mean that one doesn't exist. Sitting down, Steven enters the astral plane and goes to visit Chanok, keeper of the forbidden spells. Spells that Steven knows could make a man go insane, and spells that are older than time itself. Steven tells the creature he seeks the spell of divine restoration, since he wishes to restore his hands to what they once were. Chanok tells him that the spell rests in the Book of Even Odds, and he gives it freely to Steven, warning him that the book can restore his hands, but there is also an equal chance that it will instead sever his bond with magic, leaving him and his realm undefended from the supernatural. Despite hearing the risks and knowing that he has no right to take this leap, he opens the book, learning the spell and taking his leave, knowing that the magic always has a price. Returning to his body, Steven tells Tonya that he will help her. Conjuring up his magical medical tools, he recites the spell, but his hands begin to disappear, regrowing from bone to muscle to skin, and allowing him to perform the precision surgery, removing a piece of the boy's skull to drain the blood and reduce the pressure. He's not out of the woods yet as Steven begins a microvascular anastomosis, a practice he hasn't done in over a decade. As Steven focuses, the Phantasm returns, saying that they want to have a little fun. Continuing his surgery, Steven asks why he is terrorizing motorists, and it learns that it's fun for him, and learns that it would have been his 14th victim, since the Phantasm had his own accident there in 2006, thanks to driving while under the influence of alcohol. He rips off some of the smashed car and flings it at the woman, but the cloak of levitation protects her. The Phantasm is angered, grabbing more of the car as Steven needs more time in the surgery, so he tells Tonya to grab his amulet. She takes the amulet and Steven tells her that this is a game to the ghost, so she needs to show him her pain and cut through his alcohol-soaked brain and show him the agony he has caused. The Phantasm is shown all the pain he's caused over the years, causing him to break down in tears and say he's sorry as he disappears. Steven finishes his surgery and stitches up the boy as the ambulance soon arrives. He knows he gambled and won, and he never realized what he lost all those years ago until now, but he remembers how surgery drained and frightened him, but also thrilled him, and Stephen Strange is ready to feel that again. Doctor Strange issue 19 was another really cool one-off story that sets the stage for Strange's next book, Surgeon Supreme. I've really enjoyed these one-off stories of Stephen helping random people and protecting the human world from magical dangers. I'm looking forward to seeing how Stephen deals with his new hands and also his returned love for the medical practice and how he will use it to help even more people now. Everything magical also comes with a price as well, so no doubt drama will soon follow as well, and I'm excited to see what will happen. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10.